Hey y'all, welcome back to the Mommy First podcast.
Where you're a mommy first.
And a baddie immediately after.
It's Danny the Icon.
It's your typical loudmouth, typical Tana.
And hey, it's your girl, the lovely Lila. What's good?
Yeah.
Y'all know love is in the air.
Yes.
And it's a perfect time for Mama Still Got It to pop out. Y'all got plans? What's the plans?
I don't have no plans.
No
I don't have a
plans?
Valentine. Unless somebody, come and ask me to be that Valentine. You can do what you want to do. Slide.
You have time. Well, what you have time? What's this one coming out?
I seen
After Valentine's.
I seen you was looking cute.
Oh yeah, I went to a Valentine's function with my family, the
Okay.
aunts and the nieces. We went to Maddox and Rose, which is like a candle making body scrub kind of place. Everybody made their own, whatever, candle, room spray, oil, body
Ooh.
scrub. It was fun. Made some TikToks and had a
Okay.
good time. Then we went out to eat we had brunch at Lulu on Market.
Okay.
You ever had it?
I don't think I've ever been to
It's
it.
good. They have like Creole food.
Oh yes.
There's another one somewhere else. I think I'll say Matthews too.
Okay,
So.
Lulu on Market is what I took my best friend for her birthday.
Did you like it?
I did. I got
was
the little
good.
skull head that has the little.
I did too.
Yeah,
It was good. It was tipsy off that one little drink. It was good.
Yeah.
And they had
Try
strip
it.
and grits. They had like Creole. I love Creole food.
It's
So
really
they had
good.
like Creole food. You know Mardi Gras coming up too. So it
Yes.
was like they had like the vibe. But yeah, it was really good. We
We're
had
gonna
a good time.
We're going to have to do
Do
a
an
mommy
outing.
first recording.
out. Right.
Not for real. I told my family, I said, we gotta make sure we have money next year because the Super Bowl next year is in New Orleans on my birthday.
Oh, so yeah.
That'd be lit.
I said, okay,
Yeah.
so we gotta go to the Super Bowl for my birthday next
Yeah.
year. So we gotta make sure we got however much Super Bowl tickets is.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That would be lit.
Next year, I'm Cowboys going all the way next year.
And it's tax time. Save your money.
You're right. Exactly. But that was, they had a good time. No Valentine's plans.
Yeah.
As of time of recording, I
Yeah.
know. So we'll see.
I finally asked Boo Thing if we are. So we are. We're gonna go out to eat.
Okay.
But I want him to plan. So whatever he
Yeah.
surprised me with, then we down for it. But I told him we can do axe throwing, we can go bowling. It don't just have to be dinner. So I'm gonna see what he surprised me with. But yeah, we doing something.
Do y'all like to do activities on Valentine's Day, or do y'all like to keep it low key with like dinner and a little telly?
No, I like doing like activities and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's fun.
I just like to dress up if I can.
Yeah.
Because I don't ever really.
Right. Right.
I think that'd be the better option because restaurants be all booked up on Valentine's Day, so it'd probably be better off going to do an activity or something.
Yeah, you're right.
I think it would be nice to go to where you went, Maddox and Rose.
That's what I was telling.
Do a little
I was telling my
Valentine's.
brother this because when I went back to pick up my candle, there was like a couple doing like a little candle date night. I thought it was a cute little date night.
Yeah.
It is.
That is really cute.
Yeah.
I don't
it
think
was
a lot of
fun.
people know about it, or at least the fellas.
Yeah, right. So Madison Rose, if your girl likes candles or body scrubs or
Hell, you like candles.
Anything.
she'll love you. Took her there for Valentine's Day. It's a lot of
Yes.
fun. But yeah, some East Market in Nulu, and that area is real nice. So yeah, that's about it. That's what I did. Say mom still got it.
Awesome.
Right.
Okay. While we on that topic of Valentine's Day plans, so I have a question.
Okay.
So, what do you all do if your family doesn't like your significant other, partner,
Mate.
Like, how do
Yeah.
y'all handle that? Is it like a deal breaker for y'all? Like if your family don't like that person?
I wouldn't say for me it's not a deal breaker, but it makes shit hard.
It does make it hard.
Yeah. My family's, I guess I could say opinion, it has its weight with me. So it does matter to
yeah.
a certain extent. But if I know what's going on with me and my boo thing, No.
My man.
Then that's all that matters. I can't prove nothing to nobody like what is going on in our everyday lives.
Yeah.
But
You know, they always tell you shouldn't be telling your business with your man to your family, because even when you forgive them, they not gonna forget.
Exactly.
'Cause they don't see what you see.
Yeah.
So you keep it to yourself.
speaking of, like, sorry, I didn't
No,
mean
you're
it, but it just popped up in my head. Literally a couple of days ago, I finally was like to my mama, so you don't like my baby daddy, do you? Because it's always some stuff. She's like, that's not true. I do. But he didn't blah, 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 blah. And he didn't blah, blah. She started bringing up the past. So you can tell she didn't really let that go. Like, how we not even together and I'm reconciled with him. Why can't you? Like,
Right.
but yeah.
So do you ask, like, while you're dating that person, do you ask their opinion? Or is it kind of like you just watch the cues on, like,
Ask their opinion about.
if they like them? Like, if you're dating somebody, like, do you go to
Ask
them, like,
my
hey,
family their opinion. Yeah, I'll just wait for the cues.
You wait for the cues?
Yeah.
'Cause, like, you don't want to, because if they don't, it's kind of like you don't want to hear that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even ask because I'm like, I don't want your answer, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, it kind of scares me. I'm like, I really want them to like them, but I don't want to hear that you don't like them. So I'm just not gonna ask. But
You think that would help, though?
I mean,
Is that hard truth? Because we ignore those red flags. But parents ignore them, so we don't want to hear it because we ignoring them red flags. But maybe we heard it from the family, then maybe.
Because the family gonna keep it real.
Yeah, it was some heartache and some time.
I don't know. I guess it just depends on the family because, because I've had people say, like with my baby daddy, I had people say, you know, they didn't like him and stuff like that, but they really didn't have a legit reason why they didn't like him. It was always like, you know, one person was like, oh, well, you know, he always acts like he knows everything. And I'm like, y'all both the same sign. Y'all both act like y'all know everything. I know, Caps. And I'm like, y'all probably clashing because y'all both
know it all.
Equal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Y'all both the same.
Yeah.
And then like my mom, she loved him at first, and then things didn't quite go the way that she wanted it to go. So now she hates his guts. But you know what I mean? So it's like you didn't really have a legit reason as to why you didn't like him. You just
also it's nothing he did. It's just kind of that. Work out.
I mean, from the time that she started not liking him, that's kind of when everything kind of went downhill. Because he knew. I was like, oh, she don't like me, you know, stuff like that. She would make it a point, you know, to say it or whatever, or act a certain kind of way. So he knew, and that's when things kind of started going downhill. So no, you know, it didn't work. But so that's why I said I don't know.
My family's very polite. Like, they won't tell me until after it ends. Like, well, I didn't like him anyway. And, it's like, and they don't show any cues. And they're very, very polite and nice. So they don't really show cues. I don't ever see cues they don't like somebody.
I think I would like it. I think I would prefer that.
I think I would prefer that too.
No, I would rather them tell me.
Okay, so you want to switch families?
Your family's a little too honest.
It's like, I remember, so before I go into that, when do y'all introduce the significant other or whatever to the family?
When we have both, you know, when we both talked about it and we both agree that we are serious enough, then that's when you don't meet them.
I got you.
So when y'all get into a relationship or a little ways into the relationship?
Like if we see it going.
Oh, so before you actually get into a relationship, but when y'all are about to take that next step, that's when okay. So then if you introduce the family don't like them, would that stop you from getting into a relationship?
Knowing me, no.
Honest, okay.
No. But it makes it harder, like if, you know, he comes around and I'm just like, you know, having to walk on eggshells, or, you know, it's awkward because I know they don't like him. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, this is weird.
Yeah.
But, you know,
I wish they would tell me because I feel like they haven't been wrong. So like my family kind of does know best. So when they say, well, yeah, I didn't like him because this reason, these are all red flags I should have seen. So it's like, they kind of wish y'all would have. I feel like I didn't ask, but I kind of do wish y'all would have said something because y'all kind of probably would have saw something I didn't see because I'm clouded by whatever I'm clouded by. So it's kind of like,
do you think they're trying to support like your, how you feeling at that time? Like, how when you're happy, you don't want to be that person to bring that.
Which I do appreciate.
Like, if you like nobody, we love them, that type of thing.
Shitting on your life, but you happy and you're doing, what I'm saying? But there's certain things that they would notice that it was like, kind of like, oh, I wish I would have said something about that. Then I probably would have looked at it differently. It's more than just like, I really don't like him. It's like, they would notice, certain things that would go on between us, certain things that he would do, and it was kind of like, he's not good. He's not good for you, like, kind of thing. So I wish those kind of things, of course, not the unwanted opinion where it's just like you don't really know what's going on, and you just don't like them for, like you said, for no real reason. Like I don't want to hear that, but it's like you really feel like there's something that's not right. I would have wished they would have said something, but it's kind of like they want me to make my own decisions, and they probably dealt with people who they'll probably say how they feel, and they probably just do what they want to do anyway. So it's like, I ain't really no point. That's kind of how I be, like my friends.
Probably if they saw that it was like imminent danger,
right? Oh yeah, they would definitely say something.
But
it was kind of things like, he's a dog. Yeah, he's playing. Multiple women, like they kind of tell stuff like that. Those are the kind of things I wish we heard, not just really like, oh, he looks like a thug or something. Those things I don't want to hear, but it's like, no. He told you that excuse, girl. That's a lie. He's really doing this, like, kind of, we can be a little dumb sometimes. When he really feeling the guy. So we can take some of his little lies and be like, well, maybe his phone really did die. He really did answer because of that reason. Like, maybe that makes sense. But it really be like, girl, now you know.
Right.
Now you know that's not the case. But I think I want to try to put my family more
involved in that.
Because I kind of do want to. Time sickens. So I can't keep wasting time with people.
You're right.
So it's kind of like I need to know, like, hey, what do y'all think? Y'all think he's right for me or not? Kind of.
So that's your break. So it's a breaking point for you, like, or
deal
like a deal breaker. Yeah.
In my head, it would be, but I haven't had to deal with that. Like I said, they're polite. They don't say nothing after it's over. So if they just kind of came out and said like, I don't like him. In my head, I'm thinking like, that'd be a deal breaker. I don't know until I get there. That would be a deal, because I could really be feeling this guy like a whole lot. And I'm like, dang. Forget what I was like. I actually want to stay.
Like it would scare me. Like especially if you started dating somebody and y'all got real close and real deep in love, and he proposed and your family like. Like wait a minute, like
boycott going to the surprise engagement.
Look, I've been waiting for this for 37 years.
So maybe the people who be introducing people to their family real quick got a good idea before the feelings get involved.
Yeah.
I don't know. I get traumatized with my family.
I know. I'm scared.
I remember freshman year. Because at that time I had it in my head that I'm going to take relationships serious, because I was on a whole nother thing in high school. And I got my first boyfriend at freshman year and took him home. And I guess with the little that I gave them, they instantly started interrogating him. So he was a Pentecostal, but they treated him like he was Muslim. And literally started drilling in, are you gonna convert Tana and have her do this and that?
Like, girl, if he ain't Baptist,
I was dead. And that's why I gotta look at the cues now and all of that, because that was so shameful. Yeah, that's my people's. They're very judgmental.
Did you say how long you wait until you introduce them to your family? Say what's your time?
I mean, it's literally if it feels right. I don't have a particular like before or after, because like when me and my boyfriend now were just messing around, he did meet my family when we weren't exclusive. But then the last guy, he didn't meet my family till we were exclusive. So it just depends. For me, it does. The timing.
Yeah.
The guy I'm talking to accidentally met my mama. Not like on a real like deep connections. They haven't really like fully met, but we happened to be in the same place, and it was kind of like
it just happened.
Like, hi, mom. But this happened when I wasn't even around. He told me like after the fact, yeah, I introduced myself to your mom, and I was like, okay. And how was that?
I mean, that's actually dope that he did, because some guys be acting like
it. Act like no.
But it also depends on your mama, because my mama would have just been like, you who?
Right. I saw my mom was polite, so she was like, oh, hey, how are you?
She's like, oh, okay. Nice to meet you.
Your mom was scared.
We actually, a lot of our friends, you know, boyfriends, whatever, a lot of people used to be like, oh, your mom's scary.
That's what they said about my mama.
Dang, I got the scary mama.
Yeah. That's what we saying. Let's trade.
She's really she has that hard shell, and then she's just a soft.
So what is her sign?
She's a Pisces.
Oh, okay. My mama's a Cancer.
My mama's an Aries. All different. Makes sense. Yeah.
But yeah, so let us know. Is it a deal breaker for you if your family does not like your significant other, mate, spouse, partner, etc.?
We need to know before we start wasting time.
Give us some pointers. What do we need to do? Because it's hard over here. It is.
Well, this topic got me thinking. Have y'all watched The Act?
Mm-hmm. I did.
You did?
Mm-hmm. What is that?
Well, it's a movie about this girl named Gypsy Rose.
Oh,
and she had similar case in regards to family members not liking somebody. But it made me think, because my daughter mentioned the other day that there was a lot of people getting mad about this girl. So I want to talk about it real quick.
Let's talk about it.
So apparently, she recently got out.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And she done upset a lot of her fans. And I wouldn't be surprised if all 18 million be mad at her because she's living her best life.
Right.
Like,
as she should.
Y'all
want to give a quick background who Gypsy is in case somebody doesn't know. Somebody's been living under a rock and don't know who Gypsy Rose is.
Because I've never seen The Act. But I know the story of Gypsy Rose.
The case. Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, she was a victim of her mom's disease, Munchausen syndrome by proxy. And back in 2016, she got convicted for second-degree murder of her mama. Basically, her and what we talked about before, as far as them not liking the significant other, were her boyfriend then. They plotted to kill her mother, Dee Dee Blanchard, by fatally stabbing her. But she was a victim of that disease, which is basically when you develop symptoms or you basically pretend that your child is sick. So she grew up her whole life thinking that she had all of these conditions. When she found out at 23 that she really was okay, that's when it all went down. So now she got convicted and had to serve 10 years, but they basically granted her early parole in November, and she got out like last month. And so I was just like looking to see, why is everybody mad? Because my whole thing, what bothers me is she had a fan base, at that time where she killed, but then she started getting more like followers when she was about to get released. Y'all were quick to jump on, make her popular or whatever at the lowest point of her life when she basically killed her mom and went to jail. Yeah. But now y'all upset. Y'all same fans are upset. So I was looking, and basically they were saying like, in a span of 1 month, y'all tell me what y'all feel. In the span of 1 month, she got a new hairstyle. She adopted a new puppy. They released new docuseries. She appeared on Good Morning America, and then she went to a wrestling event at AEW Dynamite.
And apparently she got a husband or something too, right?
And she got a husband, but they got married while she was in prison.
Okay.
So like I was saying, so with the Munchausen, that's when you fake illnesses to get attention. Yeah. So then by proxy, because she was doing it, because Dee Dee's one that had the Munchausen, she was doing it to her daughter.
Yeah.
And she kept her in the house. She made her go to she was getting surgeries, all kinds of treatments that she didn't need. She was a scammer, and she was very charismatic, so she was able to convince all these doctors that something's really wrong with her. They moved from New Orleans during Katrina up to like St. Louis area and all of that. So, but Gypsy had tried to run away multiple times to get out of her mom. When she did find out that what her mom was doing, she tried to get out, and this is how she was raised, so she didn't really know like who she can trust, because every time she would leave, her mom would find her. Yeah. So she ended up getting the laptop, met this guy online, and starts talking to him. They had made a plan for her to meet her mom, so maybe she could see her in love and let her go off on her own. And he like came to like the Cinderella movie. The mom was creeped out because why is this grown man in the kids movie with no kids? So she basically didn't like him. She thought he was a creep. So then it was like, okay, she's never gonna like you. Only thing we can do is kill you. So that's how she planned for him to come kill her. Convinced him to kill her. But they say he's like on the spectrum, so he had like his own mental issues going on. And then she kind of like ran away with him to try to live his new life. And she only got the 10 years because she didn't really actively. They used the Munchausen by saying like, she really have like a choice. It's like she really didn't know how to get out.
Like it was the only way of
all this mental anguish was going in, and then she didn't do the killing. She had him do it, so he has life. Yeah, which is crazy. So yes, when she got out, she lived her best life because she never got to live her life.
Yeah,
right.
So her whole life was stuck in a wheelchair. She could walk, stuck in the house, couldn't do anything. So when she gets out, she's like, "Well, I'm about to retake my life back." She's still young. She's in her early 30s.
Yeah,
and I feel like she should.
Yeah,
like that's crazy. Like I can't fathom, having to go through all of that. Like the embarrassment, all of the stuff that she just had to go through. And your mom is putting you through it. Like I can't.
One person.
Yeah, the one person's supposed to have your back, supposed to protect you, and they're the ones doing all of this stuff to you. I would do the same thing.
I would too.
Cut my hair. Cause did she get her head shaved?
Like when she was
they were saying she had cancer.
Or something like that. Yeah, like I would get a new haircut, you know what I mean? Dye it, whatever I gotta do. It really just seek a whole new identity for real, like because that's crazy.
She told in her interview while getting released with People's Magazine, she told them that she was ready for freedom, and that means every aspect in her life.
I feel it.
And so we're watching what she's already had set, focus on. I'm going to do all of these things and expand is what the word she used, is she's going to expand in all aspects in her life. So you see the new haircut, you see the new puppy. She already had the husband, but she's living her happy life with her husband. Yeah. I mean, to me, it's all of these things that we would do. Yeah. That's regular folks.
What makes me mad is the fact that fans, like you said, they're the ones that made her popular. Even when she was, when she was at her low point, and even when she was about to get out, they made her popular.
But now
you're mad.
Yeah, they're like literally looking at every little thing, from the way she reacts. Like if she grabs her husband's arm, they're psychoanalyzing it, like it has to be something going on and this and that. Like they're finding reasons to hate this woman who's literally just trying to move forward. But
misery loves company.
I would say, because I looked up her net worth, $3 million. So
Off of what?
off of her being a public figure, the documentaries and stuff like that. That's what is estimated is $3 million.
I mean, it's a true story.
I know. I mean,
So I mean, it makes sense.
I mean, so like some people say this. Still can't believe how people are celebrating a woman who had her mom's blood sacrificed to the Illuminati and now she is worth $3 million and y'all are celebrating this. These are the type of comments.
So now they blaming the Illuminati. So they think she's a part of the Illuminati. You think she's a part of the Illuminati?
No, I don't.
This is just.
I've heard a lot of like the celebrities who they feel like are a part of the Illuminati because they feel like they sacrificed their family members. Like Kanye, all of them. I don't really know. Okay. I don't really get into it. I've heard about it. Beyonce, all of them.
Yeah.
They feel like they're all a part of the Illuminati. I haven't really done a whole bunch of research to know.
Did it?
But I wasn't trying to be no celebrity. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, she wasn't trying to be a celebrity. She was trying to find a way out. And the only way out that she knew of was because, like, I'm pretty sure she didn't want her mama dead. Mm-hmm. Like, who just says, I want my mama to be dead. She admitted in the
interview that...
Yeah, she didn't want her. I'm sure she didn't want her mom dead. She just wanted to get out of this sick situation. Mm-hmm. And that was the only way that she knew how to get out of it. And I mean, that's unfortunate, but if she didn't kill her mama, she'd be dead. That's how I see it.
Yeah.
I feel like she would be dead if she didn't
y'all remember Sixth Sense? Mm-hmm. And that one scene when the mama was pouring the stuff in the soup?
I never seen it. I just know.
I've seen it like one time, so I don't remember.
That was first introduction to, I guess, that syndrome. And in the movie, the little boy he's seeing the ghost of the girl whose mama. Well, actually, it was the stepmama, but she was making her sick.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna have to go watch that. I didn't know what it was about.
So, I mean, and then I know that they were upset because the boyfriend or whatever is facing life, and she's out. But just like she said, she's like, he's doing time for what he did, and I had to do time for what I did. Like we both had to.
She didn't think Gypsy Rose didn't think
for her.
She should have even got 10.
Honestly, I don't feel like she should have got 10.
Yeah,
me personally. Really? I mean, I get it. I understand. Like, yeah, you have to do time because you killed somebody pretty much, or you had a hand in the killing, whether you planned it, whatever. So I get that she had to do her time, but because of all that she had to go through, I don't. Just like there's, the battered woman syndrome. They try to, that they try to do. They like, you don't really get. If it's premeditated, then you get in trouble, which is why she got, that sentence because it was premeditated. Yeah. But had it not been premeditated, and she just,
self-defense,
killed her mom, then she probably wouldn't have got nothing. Mm-hmm. I don't really feel like she should have gotten anything because of, like I said, all of those years that she had to endure all of this stuff. I feel like she should have been able to sue the doctors, all of them, because how can you be a doctor? And how can somebody have this much, persuasion to where you're putting somebody on a feeding tube that don't need a feeding tube.
But also, if Jesse wanted to come along, he wouldn't have killed.
You said what?
He wouldn't be in jail if Jesse wouldn't have came along.
I know, and that's why I said she deserved to get her time because it was premeditated.
If she deserves to get some grace.
I don't think he deserved life.
I don't think he deserved life either. But of course, he deserved his time. And then I think the issue was, I don't know if anything is really wrong with him.
Well, they say he's on the spectrum.
Yeah,
on the spectrum of autism.
Was that before he killed her?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
like throughout his childhood, like he has gone through like situations with like mental delays and being on the spectrum. Like it was already kind of known that he was.
Yeah.
I don't want to say slow, but it's kind of known that he was
different.
Yes.
I mean, I don't think he should have got life. Maybe I feel like they probably should have got the same sentence.
I think
I think we're gonna give Gypsy grace. He should have some grace.
But why did he? Like, did they have the same lawyer?
I don't know.
I didn't look into that.
It just depends.
Yeah.
Like you kind of got to think of.
He probably didn't have the same lawyer.
They might not have had the same lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
Her lawyer might have fought harder than his lawyer did. You know what I'm saying? So that's probably why he got that. If he had her lawyer, then he probably would have got the same.
But they not even bringing up the boyfriend. Like the fans who are mad at Gypsy, they're not even bringing up the lawyer. They bring up the fact that she is just happy. And the crazy thing is,
they don't want to be happy. They want to.
I know.
Misery out her life.
I don't think nobody doesn't want her to be happy. I just think, why can't she just live a private life?
Yeah.
Because here.
The
fans made her.
How else would they
public.
see what she's got going on if she don't show it?
But she's showing it like normal people, though.
How does she?
Like,
She
look,
keep it private.
like
You like we literally just talked about Haley. How you say her name? Hallie, and how she tried to have a private pregnancy, but everybody, constantly bringing it up that she was pregnant.
Normal as hell.
People just looking for a reason, trying to find.
When's the last time you seen Casey Anthony's Instagram?
Who's
Oh,
Casey Anthony?
The girl who killed her daughter.
Yeah.
Who got off in Florida.
I haven't. I don't look at it.
She doesn't have one. She'd rather live a little under the radar because she knows how people will react to like her living her life. She wants to live her life in private without people's.
But you said she got off, so she didn't have to serve any time?
Yeah, she didn't serve any time.
So she didn't have to serve any time. She's trying to live her life. She served her time.
Yeah, she served 83%.
Got off early. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like it's different because Casey Anthony didn't have to serve any time. Mm-hmm. She feels like I served my time, so now I should be able to go and live my life because I served my time.
I know it's like in between because I get like as far as you had all this attention obviously back then, and then now you're out. I would think you could still enjoy your life without being in the public eye.
Yeah.
But people were excited when she was getting out.
People were excited and they were reaching out for those interviews and stuff like that.
Y'all see people saying they weren't this excited when Centoya Brown got out?
Who's
she
that?
Didn't get the girl who killed she was a child, like she was trafficked as a child, so she was like a child prostitute and killed the man that had like picked her up to.
Oh.
The John, if you will, the guy who was paying her for sex.
What race was she?
Black.
Okay.
Yeah.
She don't got 18 million followers.
She don't. And it's also all of this glorified little. I mean, they made movies though on Hulu, and then Netflix. Didn't Netflix do a little documentary on it? I don't know, but it's probably because of all of that.
Yeah,
true crime got its own little world. I don't know.
It does.
They're privileged.
I'm glad.
Needless to say, I'm conflicted. So
yeah. I mean, I'm glad she's enjoying herself.
What's your conflict?
She wants her to keep it private.
You think she should? You think she should still be in jail?
Low key.
And then they were.
Why?
Because that's the sentence that she got.
Gypsy's a scammer. I'm sorry. She's a child of a scammer. She knows how to scam. So I just feel like the same way she got her Christmas from her mama, the same way she was able to convince a boy she met online to come kill her mama. I I mean, at the end of the day, she was the brains behind this situation. Granted, she, you know, felt like she had nowhere to go, but you were able to connect with this random boy and tell him what you had going on. Why couldn't you talk to some, like, a doctor?
But if he was on the spectrum, what it made it, like, do you think it was easy to convince? Because he's already on the spectrum, so he might be the type that anybody that come to him and be like, oh, I just hate my mom, I just want to kill her so much. Oh, okay, let's go.
It probably was easier, but she was very pushy for it. Like, she kept, like, she was pushing it on them too, though. They said they, like, looked back at messages. She was very, like, so you're going to do this for me, right? You love me, right? You're going to do this? Here's the plan. You're going to come on this day, and here's the house, what the house looks like. You're going to do, like, she was
so it was basically, she set him up.
Yeah.
I mean, I could see that. And I could see it looking like she's, I mean, hell, she got $3 million. Like, she doing something. She doing something.
I mean, I don't blame Gypsy, but it's just kind of like, the system's messed up.
The system is messed up.
It is messed up.
Because like you said, there's not that much attention for that.
Yeah. I mean, I feel for her what she went through, because I couldn't imagine. That's definitely correct. She was definitely in a prison on her own. And who knows if her mom was still alive, if she would still be in that prison. But then still, it's kind of like, you also kind of knew right from wrong. Like, you kind of knew what you were, because she even tried to cover her tracks afterwards, like posting on Facebook.
Yeah.
You kind of knew what you were doing was wrong. So it's kind of like, yeah, you felt like you had no other choice, but you knew that you had to run and hide because of what you did. So it's kind of like, I'm conflicted. I don't know. I never had much housing by proxy, so I don't know. Like, not in prison, so I don't want to sound like insensitive as what she went through.
Yes,
everything was something, but.
And she was.
Maybe I'm not mad at Gypsy, because like I said, if you've been in a prison all your life, you probably want to come out and live your life. I do wish she was a little more private with it.
Yeah.
Maybe a private Instagram for just your family and friends to live your life.
They had that.
Yeah, because that was kind of giving like you want the attention as well to me. But I haven't really been following it too much. I did watch a documentary on Lifetime, and that's why I was kind of like, Gypsy, I don't know, bro.
Yeah.
You ain't painting yourself that great right now. From my perspective of seeing it, it was kind of like, just it might be a little skimmish. I don't know. It was given kind of like she kind of knows what to say to like get that sympathy. She learned from my mama. She had to do it her whole life.
Wikipedia puts her as an American activist. So I don't know.
Does she do activism? Have you ever seen that? Y'all see the haircut? Do y'all see her stepping out giving education on Much House by Proxy? That would be a lot more support from that if her social media was fully focused on like supporting groups that help people get out of Much House by Proxy and things like that.
But she didn't have it.
But she's
raising awareness for it.
Yeah.
Because that's how she got off, because her mom had Much House by Proxy. So it's like, stop this from happening to somebody else. Or if somebody else feel like they have to do what they have to do. They're calling her activist because she is trying to raise awareness for people who don't know what it is, which I definitely support that. But it's kind of like, is that what your brand is, or is your brand just that you're gonna live your life and you know people gonna be interested?
I mean, a little bit of both.
The only thing I see is World Mental Health Day.
When was that?
October 10th.
Exactly, October.
Maybe she's trying to do both.
Can't blame the backlash then.
Yeah. Gypsy.
Heavy, man. We're gonna have to.
What do y'all think?
Right.
What do y'all think?
We're gonna have to keep following.
Is she playing us?
What she doing?
I ain't following Gypsy. I'm not gonna be a part of the group of people who are making her famous, because she's famous.
Right, because I don't follow her.
Yeah, I don't follow her.
I looked at her Instagram because it's public, but I don't follow her.
Like, live your life, go get your husband, but we should know all your business, what you're doing after, because now people gonna think you have no remorse, and like you don't really, like you're banking off of the murder of your mother. That's kind of like, but I don't know, it's not me. You know.
Yeah.
You know how back would do when they
not my circus, not my mom.
When you about to do something stupid, they was like, I don't know though.
Right.
But they gave you advice on what you should do, like, well, I don't know. Right.
We'll just have to see in the future. Hopefully you do something right with this platform that you got, girl.
Right, exactly. Exactly.
Right.
we'll see in a year from now.
Wow.
You know, we gotta sip on that.
Have a sip.
That's yeah. Ooh. Ooh.
I'm a true crime girl though, so I've been kind of following Gypsy for a while, even before the show.
Yeah.
This case, I always had like sympathy for her, but like the after fact, I'm like, okay, now things are getting kind of showboaty. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Right.
Yeah, because I didn't even know that she was getting released. I just kept on seeing the act, and I'm like, this movie is old as hell. Like, why they keep on advertising it?
I didn't see it till it was on the news. Said that she got out. Let's get into the mommy moment.
Do we have any?
Anybody got any mommy moments?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm told about mine. You so good.
Me too.
Right.
Okay, so yeah. Because I do have a mommy moment. So I had a proud mommy moment because my son, if y'all know him, oh my goodness, he does what he wants to do when he wants to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm trying to get him tested to go to kindergarten early. Mm-hmm. Because he pretty much knows, his letter shapes, whatever. So he wrote my name without a model, without anything. Mm-hmm. He just, he knew that my name started with an L.
Mm-hmm.
And so he wrote the L. I was like, oh, okay, good job, baby. I said, you want to write the rest? And he was like, yes. And I was like, okay, well, write I. And so he did his I. And then I said, okay, L. So he made another L. I said A. And then he made the A.
Aww.
And I was like, good job. Because I hadn't seen him write his letters. Mm-hmm. Like the most we do will he'll trace his name,
mm-hmm.
Using the little dot things.
Mm-hmm.
So he'll trace his name, and do that. But I had never seen him actually write any letters on his own.
That means preschool's working, girl.
So when he wrote my name, I was like, oh my gosh, my baby's growing up. So then I said, okay, well, let's write your name. No, I said, okay.
He's sick of his name.
I think it's not long.
It is.
It's not long. I don't think I'll be like 9.
But he
letters.
But he knows the letters in his name, in order. I just got to get him to write it, because if he can't write his name, then they not gonna let him in kindergarten.
Right, he gonna be signing all his papers that he's doing his school. Gonna say live.
Right, so that was my problem.
Good. Oh,
that's a good one.
Yes.
I know.
Yeah, my mommy moment. I don't really know what it is, so y'all decide what it is. But I started doing family meetings.
Okay.
And it was so random it happened. I guess a month ago, I don't know. I was having a day at work. A lot of going on. And I text my boyfriend, I'm having somatic symptoms, and to let him know it's one of those days. So when I walked in the house, I was ready to go straight to the room, mind my business. But instead, I got hit with question, concern from all of the kids. Mm-hmm. So at that moment, I was like, pause, baby, let's go to the room. And so we just started talking about everything that came, at us, and what we want to do as parents, and all of that stuff. And then we went back to the kids, and we basically got Emery and Aiden. Irie, he's young, so he go off and do his own thing. But at least with the older kids, we set them down. We told them in new rules, asked them how they're feeling, asked them what they want to contribute to the rules, things like that, all in one sitting. Because what happened in the past is we'll tell one kid something,
right?
The other kid hears something else, and then when we're trying to reinforce that, they got, well, this is what happened, or this is what happened. No, that time proved that we kept it going, and it's just like we get the information all out there, and we get a chance to hear the kids. The kids get to hear each other because they also have it where, at least my opinion, they might get jealous of the other kid. They might think that we're treating the kid a certain type of way with favoritism. So then it allows them to see, like, no, we not.
Yeah.
So
how often are you gonna have them with the meetings?
Right now it's just when something new comes up. But we only did like 3 so far, and it was improv.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah.
I think it's good. Having a, even if it's not a family meeting, but just like those check-ins.
Yeah. As y'all can see, I'm very big on that.
Do you ever
part.
think about vlogging your life? You mom very well. I think you trying to start it. You can literally like the Huxtables. Like, who has family meetings? I love that idea. And to see it from like somebody looks like you, it's very refreshing to see, because you don't really see like young Black families doing things productively, like family meetings, or how we had heard somebody's in trouble, they're doing math problems instead of getting like spanking, like different kind of ways to like go at parenting and how you handle your kids.
Yeah. I mean, my life, I've thought about vlogging my life.
So Emery set you up. She'll get you together.
Yeah.
She's the YouTube brother family. She'll get you together.
That's why that's why
beneficial for people to see something like
I put on that video of me and Emery dancing, because I'm like, I should start, I guess, highlighting that part.
Yeah,
that's good.
That's awesome.
Yeah. You're like a little TV fan. That's good.
Oops, I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Yeah, it's only because I'm a little crazy. I need structure myself.
That's motivation. That's how I want to be whenever I get a man.
Why you like? What? You can have a family meeting now. What are you talking about?
That's me and Kendrick.
Yeah.
Okay.
I still talk to Irene.
We're gonna do that.
I gotta bring it down to his level.
Okay. We'll try it.
He gonna be telling you.
Exactly.
So, you done anything with your kids lately? I've been doing taking them kids outside. I ain't really been taking. Well, Joe did get to go outside on his own. Not on his own, but he went to my brother's house. But she loves to go. I guess because my brother has a dog. Like a little dog. He has like a trampoline, stuff like that. So he loves my brother's house. So he went outside when I was the time. So he gets excited when I say he's going to Uncle B's house. He likes going over there. But I know this week I've been busy, like just being pulled in every direction. I haven't really been able to like really spend time with him. I think we're going to do like a little self-care day when I leave here. Cause I need some self-care, like skincare. Yeah. Maybe do some of my toes, clip my nails some. I got some press-ups I want to put on, and he needs his toenails clipped too. So I'm like, okay, I might have to make this a little.
I like
little
that.
mommy and self-care day. See how he likes that. Maybe let him soak his feet in a little foot spa. See, cause when he be me get my toes done, he be like trying to put his foot in the little thing too, or he like they'll clip his toenails for him. He likes that. Yeah. So I think it's been a little bonding, because I've been not neglecting him, but I ain't really been spending a lot of time with him this weekend, because I've been going a little bit everywhere. Yeah. And his words of affirmation / quality time. He's been like, he got sad. He's like, nobody's playing with me. Aww. So I was like, oh Lord.
So do you all teach your kids about grooming and stuff like that? Because like since we got boys, you have a boy and a girl, but since we have boys, they don't.
Right, that's what I was just about to say. I'm glad Danny is doing that with your son,
because
as far as guys, self-care is important for them too.
Because I be telling Kendrick, like, I'll do my nails and feet and stuff like that. He come over, paint mine, mommy, and I was like, well, I'm going to paint yours clear, because you're a boy. But we can still clip your nails, and you can get the little clear polish. That way, nobody's making fun of you or trying to say, oh, you have on fingernail polish. Right. So I do that with him, but
I think I'm going to. I think this will be like our first step into doing that. But trying to keep clean. He gotta take his bath every night, brush his teeth morning, night, all that. Wash his hair very often, so he knows like the grooming process, and he knows like how to get his face washed. Knows he be blowing his nose, wipe his nose. He knows he needs to stay looking clean.
Yeah.
But I haven't really had like that talk with like how to as a male.
Yeah.
But I'm definitely I'm going to because I want him to. I ain't gonna call my son Ashley or
right.
He got to do his fingernails. He gonna be a well groomed young man. He's gonna always be clean.
Look, and that's gonna help out when he gets older.
Right. Exactly. What y'all done? What y'all been doing with our kids?
So, I randomly went window shopping with Emery and Irie. Emery wanted to go to Target to get her best friend a birthday gift.
Aww.
That's where she's at right now, celebrating that birthday. But it was real quick. We went to the little, face section. So I just was like, well, since we here that I barely go to the store anymore, let's just look around.
Yeah.
So I got a chance for us to look at some of the games, some of the toys.
Yeah.
Irie was asking, can you give me this? Can you give me this? Right. We looked at some of the clothes for both of them. So it was a little nice little window shopping session.
Okay, yeah. Me and Joe did that a little bit early, and he saw some things. Like he saw this like little Valentine's doll, like a pinata.
Yeah.
That he wanted. He's like, I want that. I said, maybe for Valentine's Day. He said, okay, give me for Valentine's Day. I said, okay. I took a picture of it. Okay, I ain't buying nothing extra. We're getting groceries. That's what we're here for. We ain't here for the fun stuff. I'll get that next week or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Window shopping's fun.
Yeah. I haven't done it in a while. I'll be in and out of the store. And then usually I don't take the kids because that's
right. It's too much.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah.
Good. All right.
That's good.
All right. So I guess we can go into our last segment where you do the let it out.
We finally get to.
I know,
right? But if you have anything you want to say, you can always email us at mommyfirstpodcast@gmail.com. Say whatever's on your mind. Ask for advice, different things like that. But y'all know, y'all been tuning in. We've been doing the affirmation cards. Actually have them in person now. It's what they look like in person.
Oh,
you get to see them.
That's purple, right?
Yeah,
that's
like
so
purple.
cute.
My favorite colors of everything. All my brands that I have are like the color is purple. Like my cosmetic line, all that. That's my favorite color. And I like to be girly without being like over there.
Emery loves purple too.
Oh, see, good taste. All right, so we're gonna pick a card. Any card?
Ooh. Right here.
All right, and you're gonna read it to us.
Oh. All right. It says, "Hey, Mama, your voice matters, and you are an advocate for positive change in your community and beyond."
Mm.
And it's funny that this is what it says, because like right before we started recording, I was literally talking about how like as a kid, like I never felt like I had a voice. So as I've gotten older, I've been more vocal, in my feelings and everything. So and somebody told me, they was like, you are a leader, and people follow you and people listen to you, and there's stuff that you say that people need to hear. And I'm like, talking about me?
Yes.
And so I really needed to see this and read this and hear this.
Yes, you are the
so
voice,
that I
girl.
can start walking in that.
Yeah.
What about
you? Rule the world. Women rule the world. Mamas rule the world. I watched Barbie last night.
Yeah.
That's
I haven't watched it yet.
I almost cried.
It's really that good.
I gotta watch it like twice.
I fell asleep the first time I watched it too, so I wanted to watch it last night again because we're about to give her the HBO Max. So I'm like, okay, watch it, of it. And it was so powerful that like women, we really rule the world.
Yeah.
Especially us we populate the world. We're mothers,
yeah.
So it's like,
yeah.
To know we have a voice and we have like an impact in our community and in our families. It's good.
And I think it's good from our position, like reading something like this, because I feel like it allows our kids to see that they have a voice too. And so every time we speak up, even when we don't realize we're speaking up, we're translating that to our kids to speak up. So yeah.
That's so beautiful. Love it. Cheers to that. Cheers. I'm starting to see my name. Shout out to.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now y'all really get to see the glasses.
Right. All right, and with that, thank you all for listening to the Mommy First podcast.
Where you're a mommy first.
And a baddie immediately after.
Bye.
Bye.